everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys what's on my iPhone, and every time I ask for video requests I get a lot of requests to do this one, and it's dark out, so sorry for the bad lighting. But yeah, so I don't know how different this is actually going to be from like other people's what's on my iPhone videos, but I thought I would go ahead and show you guys the apps that I use and how I edit my pictures for Instagram, because I get a ton of questions for that. Starting out, this case is just from Wildflower Cases. I feel like all the YouTubers have them, so you know, just following suit. I have one also. I don't remember the name of this one specifically, but I'll have it linked in the description along with a list of the apps that I commonly use. So yeah, I think that's it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into what's on my iPhone. Okay, so just starting out, this is my background, it's a picture of glitter, and I have this assisted touch feature turned on, which you can use if you like jam the top button or your home button or something. So you can like turn it off using this instead of having to use the top button. And my top button isn't actually broken, but on my last iPhone it was, so therefore I'm just using that to try to make sure it doesn't break again. Okay, so first of all, as you may be able to tell, my phone's in Spanish. It probably would have been a good decision to set it back to English, but I don't know, you don't really need to read this because I'm gonna be able to explain it. So if you're like, I don't speak Spanish at all, it's okay because I'm gonna talk in English. So just the apps, so the four down here that I have that I use the most are just my phone, my messages, mail, which I clearly don't check my email often, and then Safari. And then I keep all of my apps on one page, but they're kind of grouped together, if you can see. Okay, so just starting at the top, I just have my calendar, which since I'm on break, there's like nothing in here, but during school, I actually keep this like updated very meticulously. Then I just have my pictures here, and then my camera and my contacts. Right here, I have my editing apps, and I'm gonna show you guys how I edit my pictures. So first of all, this is just the app that I use to like put pictures together, which is very similar to PicStitch, and you can turn multi-selection on and like choose whichever pictures you want to edit together. If you want to like curve the corners or make like a margin between all of them or whatever, you can do that there, and then you just save it up at the top. So that's what I always use whenever I'm putting pictures together. I also use Afterlight a lot. Okay, so basically how Afterlight goes, you click this little colorful sphere and you can go through all of their filters. And I actually really like these filters, but I've found a new app that I like more, so I don't use this as much. And then you can go here and change the brightness and saturation and everything. If you want to sharpen it, which I sometimes do, you can do that here. Right here you can find like light features. And what I really like about this app is that you can turn them down. Like if you don't want it to be that bright, you can turn it down to like here and then save it or whatever. And then you can go here and turn the pictures or do whatever you want. If you want to crop it, you can do that here as well. And then this is how I get the white borders on the sides whenever the picture doesn't fill it up or it's not a square. And I also really like the other frames and stuff they have, not for this picture specifically, but yeah. And then you can choose to buy like these other frames if you want the ones that are like this that you see a lot of people using. So, and then PicFX is a cool app. I really only use this for light features. So I scroll over and I find light. So this is how I get all of these effects. And then like with the other app, you can turn these like up or down if you don't want them to be like in full effect. And then I also really like this app called Label Box. So I can just select a picture and then go in here and click whichever label I want. So if I want this typical like black label, then I can type that and then type a little message. I don't know, I just think that's cute. I don't use it too often. And then next is Font Candy, which I recently got this app and I haven't like fully figured out how to use it, but I like it so far. So let's say I take this picture and I select yes. So see here, you can like type whatever you want, and you can like change the size and the spacing of the words and things like that. And then my favorite app lately for filters is VSCO Cam, which is this app. So let's say I take that picture and I want to go through the filters. I don't know, I just think they have a lot of really pretty ones. I don't know, I just like these filters a lot, especially that one, T1. And then lately, especially for my Christmas Instagrams, I've been using this app which is called Rana Designs. and a lot of y'all have been asking about that. So how I do that, you just select the picture you want and you can resize it and whatever you want to do, and then I can go through, and I bought the extra Christmas pack, which is what I've been using, and you can change the color of it and whatever you want to do there. And then I usually go over here to the right column and change the transparency to make it a little bit lighter, and then add a drop shadow effect, and then do it to the side a little bit, because I just feel like it makes it stand out a little bit better. And then you go over here to save it. And then next there's this app called Studio, which is cool, but I don't really use it that much. Basically what you can do with this app is like you scroll through people you follow and you can just remix their design. So say I wanted to remix this one, and you can see like everyone else's remixes of it. It's kind of hit or miss. And then this app is called Over, and a lot of y'all have probably seen this. It's pretty much a standard text app. So you can say like whatever you want to here. I thought I was supposed to say hi, but okay, we'll go with ho 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 hi. So then you just go over here to change the font to whatever you want it to be, and then yeah, you can change the size and stuff as well. And then, so after we get off of that page of editing apps, I really don't use these too much. I sometimes use Square Ready to get like a white border all around my pictures, but it's crashing every time I go to it, as we will see in a second. So here I go, and then I go choose photo, and then it crashes. So I don't use that anymore. Honestly, I don't remember what this app is right here because I don't use it. Pic Collage is just kind of like the app on the first page. Paperlook sometimes used for collages. As you can see here, for pictures like that, if you want to like add a background and get like these little tape effects on it, I do that in this app, but I don't use it too often either. Split Pic, can't honestly say that I've opened it. Instaframe, same thing. I really don't know why I have so many of those. Pixaromatic, I also don't know why I have that. So these apps pretty much don't get used. Characters is where people get the flowers and things like that. Then you can just put them up there and then copy them into your caption or wherever you want to use them. And then Fisheye Cam I sometimes use, and you can just take pictures and get that standard fisheye effect, like so, or you can put it, this isn't a very good representation, but or you can do it to pictures that you already have. Pic Play Post is the app that people use to where you put like a video on one side or both sides. So sometimes if like how people have pictures and videos in the same frame, that's where they do that. Okay, and then next I just have my clock app, which is how I wake up every day and things like that. As you can tell, I have alarms set for every like 3 minutes, and I should probably go through and delete them, but this is how I wake up in the mornings, with alarms every like 5 seconds. So then I have my weather app, then I have notes, which I sometimes use. Next, I have Instagram, which I'm constantly on. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, my username is Morgan125. Be sure to come here and click follow. And then next, of course, YouTube, which I actually don't watch videos from my phone. I don't know if that's a typical thing. And then I just have music. Yeah, I really don't listen to it that much on here. It sounds like I don't use my phone, but somehow I'm always on my phone. Settings are there, which sometimes get confusing when you're in Spanish. Also, in case you guys didn't know, there's a setting that I'll show you how to get there, and the iPhone 5 tracks everywhere you've been, as well as like the times that you've been there. So if you guys want to learn how to get that, you go to privacy and then location up here, and then scroll down all the way down to services, and then scroll down again to right here to your frequent locations. And I'm gonna cover mine up, but you might want to turn that off. I keep it on because I think it's cool, but I feel like this is secretly some government plot that's like tracking us, #BigBrother. And you can go there and it'll tell you the times that you've been everywhere, as well as like the direct address, and it knows your home even if you've never put in your home address, because of where you sleep at night. Okay, so next I just have entertainment, which I seldom ever click on this. So I just have Hulu Plus, which I don't even think I'm logged in on. What's On, which just like shows you what's on all your local channels, which it isn't loading right now. But so that's actually pretty helpful. And then Deal News is just a coupon app that I think I used once. Groupon, similar thing. Candy Crush, of course, I was absolutely obsessed, and then I got a new phone and it started me over at like level 1, so I just haven't really gotten up the courage to start from the beginning again. So next we just have the Bible app, which I check And so it just has the verse of today, which is Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And then next I just have Facebook Messenger, which is just like the chat app, and I have the whole app for that because some of my friends don't live in the country and we can't text, so we chat there, and this makes it a lot easier to have the app. And then next is Twitter. So then if you aren't following me on Twitter, follow me here as well, and my username is TFG Morgan. Next I just have this group for school, which is just like bus routes and things, and this thing I can check the nutrition info for our dining hall. And then next is Pandora, which I listen to music on. And then here, I don't really use this, I just have FaceTime, calculator. There's apps that you should be allowed to delete that you can't delete. Days until, when I'm counting down till things. I have a flashlight app, although you don't need it anymore because of the fancy, well, wherever it is, the fancy little flashlight feature that comes with it now. And then I have like the Find My iPhone app, Vine, Snapchat. I don't really use Vine ever, I just look at Vines. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have on my iPhone. And I hope that this was helpful, and like I said, I'll have all of the apps that I like actually use, not necessarily all the ones I talked about, but I'll have all of the ones that I use listed below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to give it a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful, and comment any other video requests down below, and I will see you all in my next video.